welcome back to my channel. It feels so good to be back with you guys. I know I hadn't been posting a lot of videos. I was under the weather and certain things kept coming up that I just could not get into filming. But today I did want to go over this video with you guys and talk about all of my March favorites. I do have quite a bit of stuff, not too much, but it's not just one or two things. So let's get into it and let's have fun. So first things first, I do want to start off with foundation, and I'm a little rocky right here with this camera, so let me just move things around. Okay, whatever. So I'm going to start off with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I know you guys, I had this in a video recently. If you guys did watch it or remember it, I did talk about a review on this and how much I did like it. This is a medium coverage, but it's very buildable and I love it. Love it. I feel like I wear this more since I do apply makeup a lot throughout the day, or not throughout the day, every day I mean. I do tend to go to this foundation a lot more. This one and the Maybelline Fit Me. This is a darker shade, so compared to my Wet n Wild, as you can tell. But I love the Fit Me. This is actually my very first drugstore foundation that I actually just continue to repurchase. I have another one laying around right here. So one is dewy and one is matte. There are different colors because I tend to use this one more during the summer. And recently I also decided to start embracing the color of my shoulders towards my face. See, they're different colors, and I tend to get foundation that matches my face and not my shoulders. But I'm gonna start doing that just because I started to really not like how I looked, being that it seemed like I didn't know how to pick up my foundation or anything like that. So I'm starting to embrace this color a little more and go with this one. I don't really have that foundation on right now as the color because, again, I had only picked the colors that would match my face, so I don't have many colors or shades matching my shoulders. But moving on. Next thing I have is, it's a cream to powder makeup, but I use this a lot for contouring. Sorry, the light was blinding you a bit. And this is by Milani, and this is in the shade Spiced Almond. Oh, this I use as contouring, as you can tell. I don't use the sponge at all. It is a very clean sponge. I don't use sponges unless it's my beauty blender, but I do use this for contouring, and I've already reached pan, so you can tell I use this a lot. And this is really good, guys. I do find this very inexpensive, and it works just as well as my other products do for contouring. Next, I'm gonna pull out my Revolution Pro Illuminate, and this is, oh, sorry guys, it's a highlighter, and I love this. You can pick this up at Ulta. This is where I got mine, and I love this because this highlight is just awesome. Let me show you a swatch real quick. Oh, I just dug my nail into it. Okay, whatever. So this is a swatch. I know it looks really white or powdery, but let me just show you. It is so shimmery, guys. Can y'all see that? I know I did a wrong... I chose to do the wrong thing, which I don't know why I put my hand up, but let me do another one right here. It is so... Look at that. And that's shimmery. I normally use this just to do my nose right here, so I'm gonna add a little more, and maybe a little on the cheeks, but not too much on the cheeks because it is a little more of a silvery or light color, so I do use this mainly on my nose or my eyebrows. Next, I have the Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle, and this is by Maybelline, and this is a concealer. I did get this very light because I do like to highlight at the same time that I'm concealing. So this does work very well. I do tend to let it dry a little before I start to pat it out, but this is so good. Mind you that I do use Shape Tape or the MAC Pro Longwear. Actually, here it is. The MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. And I love this. I haven't even used MAC in some time. I love MAC, but this has been doing so good. So good just to erase those dark circles and also for highlighting. It's a really good concealer. Next, I'm gonna have a lot of L'Oreal Maybelline things. That was not planned. Just happens that they work well. Next I'm gonna pull out the L'Oreal Magic Lumi. And this I do have on my face right now. And this is a light infused primer. And I use it to mix foundations. I apply this just when I want to have that natural glow to my face. I do mix this in with my foundation and just put it all over my face. I also even use it just on a regular day when I don't want to apply makeup. I just slather it on and let's go. It kind of reminds me of MAC Strobe. It has that pearl finish to it. It just looks so nice. And if you are trying to save pennies and want something like very similar to the MAC Strobe, the Magic Lumi by L'Oreal works just like it. Next I have from L'Oreal, I have the voluminous carbon black mascara. This one's a little full just because I don't use waterproof mascara and I accidentally bought waterproof. But this is the one I could find right now. I couldn't find the other one that I use, so I love this one. This is like really dark. And I do have a lot of Maybelline, but this is the one I find to work very well. I did buy the Rocket to try it out, but again, I don't read, or I don't know how to read or something, because I accidentally bought waterproof too. And I don't like to use waterproof because it rips out my lashes and I'm constantly like poking at it, so I end up with none. So, but the first time that I did use the Rocket, I did really like it. Of course, that was the only time I used it because I realized that it was waterproof when it didn't come off when I went to wash off my makeup. But I also have the Colossal. As you can see, there's no more printing on it because I do use this a lot. So, and I also use this now that it's practically empty for my bottom lashes, just so that way there's not so much and I don't look like I have a spider going on. But this one is my go-to for the top, the bottom. I always have this. I think I even have one in my car. So I love this one. This is so black too, so it's really good. Try them out. Also, guys, I promise this was not on purpose. This is also another Maybelline, L'Oreal, Maybelline product, and this is the Brow Precise Micro Crayon. I recently started to use this, but I did not recently purchase this. I got it, sorry, I dropped it. I got it because I wanted to try out different things, drugstore products, and I found this one to be a lot like the Brow Wiz by Anastasia. As you can see, one side has the spoolie, the other side has the crayon. Can you see that? And that's the same thing, mind you, it's the same thing as the Brow Wiz. One crayon right here, and the other spoolie. Mind you, yes, a lot of them do come already like that, but just the way it marks and it goes on, it reminds me, and just the way it looks so much like it that I did want to give it a try, and I did do a video on dupes for the Anastasia, and I found this one to be very similar. The color is a little darker than the one that I have, what is wrong with me? I think I drank too much coffee or something, because that's all I'm doing. I find it to be a little darker than the color that I have for Anastasia, but that I feel like that's not a big problem because I can always go a shade under or lighter for the micro crayon, and it's not a big deal. I mean, it depends on what you prefer, but yes, this is what I've been using. This is what I have on right now. And this, I mean, normally in all of my videos, I mean, I see the same thing. I don't know about you, but I see the same thing. Next, I do have another Milani product, and this is eyeshadow. Hold on, guys. I do have another product by Milani, and this is eyeshadow. And this is a Bella Eyes Gel Powder Eyeshadow in the shade Bella Bronze. It's a metallic shade as well. And just the way you see the color there, that's the way that it applies. And I'm going to show you. You see? Look at that. It's the same thing. I'm going to place it on my hand. Look at that. That I love. Unfortunately, I only have this color just because I was really only interested in the brown. But I actually have another one, but it's a little different. But they go on so nice, guys. So nice. The color is amazing. It marks the same way as it looks. It's not too light or powdery, chalky, anything like that. It's awesome, guys. And my Milani products, I got them at CVS. But just because I always find what I'm looking for there. I don't know if maybe people don't think about going to CVS, but they're there, guys. They're there. Go check them out. And I also want to pull out the NYX Wonder Pencil. I use this for my eyebrows whenever I want to shape them or highlight them, go under. I do use this. I recently started using this for the inner eye, the waterline, just to brighten up my eyes, to open them a little more. And I also use this in case I'm using liquid pencil. What is wrong, Mo? Okay, liquid lipstick. Let's start that over. Whenever I go off my edges, I do tend to go back in with this and it's kind of like a lip liner, not really, but of course I'm going past my line. And I just go in just to correct. It's a correcting stick, so for anything that you need to correct, this is your baby. This is the one you need to get. And this is by NYX, and it's the Wonder Pencil. I did get it in the shade medium. I also got this at Ulta. Now, last but not least is Essence Make Me Brow Gel. Let me see. I really had no idea Essence was one of a really good, ended up being one of my go-to products. I would walk by it and I was like, okay, whatever, you know, it's inexpensive, it's okay. And then I started to really look into their products, and I really did enjoy them. This one I just can't seem to let go of. This is why I did pull out my put this in my March favorites, because I can't let it go. What I do like is that, yes, it has color. It doesn't make my eyebrows too dark. It doesn't make them too overpowering. I like the way it leaves them. It doesn't make my eyebrows move. It doesn't end up you know, flaking or moving around on me. The eyebrow, it stays and it does what it's supposed to. So this is also why I chose this one. So try these out, guys. This is also at Ulta. You can also go on their website in case you can't find them. I didn't find it there the last time, but you can look them up online. So all these products, these are all drugstore products, and I did want to share with you that you can find them at CVS, Ulta, Target. I always go to Target, that's my store, and I pick up these products there. I do have other products for drugstores, but I just got them, so I didn't think it was fair to include them as part of my March favorites. But as soon as March is over, going on to April, I'll go ahead and do another one, and they are pretty cool, guys. You are gonna really like them. So I can't wait for you to see that video, but for now, these are my March favorites, and I hope you guys liked them. Pick them out, try them out, leave a comment down below, tell me what you think. If you have a picture, post that baby up and show me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Mwah.